Hi there, and welcome to another Friday Findings video. Today I'm going to show you how you can take just a bit of wire and make your own wire bird's nest. It's great for filling with whatever you want to make it into a necklace, pendant, or a charm, or an ornament. So in a previous video I shared with you this necklace that I made, and I mentioned how I had purchased this wire bird's nest pendant to add to my necklace. And as is often the case, I purchase things looking at them thinking, oh, I'm going to buy that because it's too complicated. And then I bring it home and study it and figure out how to make it myself. And I've done just that with this, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own wire bird's nest. So what you'll need is about 3.5 yards of 24 gauge wire, and what I've done is folded it in half and then in half again. So I have 4 pieces, about 30 inches long. And just take one of those ends and bend it down, half an inch or so, it doesn't really matter, and bend it back on itself to make a hook. And then find something that is round and about an inch in diameter, and just wrap that wire around it, and then just hook it through that hook. And bend it down at a 90-degree angle like that, and actually back on itself. And this will be the edge of our nest. And then it's just very simple from here. Take all your bundle of 4 wires, go over this edge, this frame, and go to the opposite side, and then bend those wires back. On the other side, come up on the right of your bundle and repeat, folding it down, and then on the bottom or on the other side, come up on the left of your bundle. And just keep folding it, and you can pinch those kind of flat with your fingers. And repeat, going all the way around, up on the right, up on the right, down on the left. Fold. And it's okay, it's actually not a bad idea if these are a little loose on that wire edge, because we're going to be curving them and shaping them into a bird's nest shape. And just keep wrapping it until you've run out of wire. And you'll have something that looks sort of like this. Kind of an absolute mess. And now, to make this look like a nest, you just need to shape it into that domed shape. And one tool I found helpful was the rounded end of my chasing hammer. I'm just going to hold this frame and push down all around. And it takes a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of muscle, and you can start to shape that into a nest shape. Another tool that is great is this is a dapping set. It comes with this block with the 2 semicircle shapes and then the tools that fit inside them. And actually I started with the smaller circle in here. Just to kind of get it to start shaping. You don't have to have the dapping tools. You can just keep shaping it with your fingers. You can pull things out with your pliers. And then, like I said, if you have something to push down over, and then I actually use my pliers and pull things out, and then go around the edges with your round nose pliers, kind of poking the pliers in those spaces, and just sort of pulling out that ring that was your edge of the nest. And see, wherever you have these bundles that look like they're all lined up, that's where you just kind of want to grab them and pull them apart and give it a more organic bird's nest like shape. And you just work your way around. If you want to, you can smack it some more And these dapping tools, actually, you can find them just in a local craft store these days. Metalworking has become popular. And I've used them several times, although I've yet to do any dapping of metal blanks. And there you have yourself a little nest. Now, I definitely don't recommend going much over 22 gauge. Here's a nest. I made it with the exact same length of wire, but I made it with 22 gauge wire. It was a lot harder and a lot more work to get this shape. And then here's the one I tried with 20 gauge, and that was about as far as I got. It was just much too heavy. So 24, you might even try 26 and experiment. And just an idea to get you started making yourself a very unique pendant. Thanks so much for watching Keepsake Crafts videos. Up on the screen are 2 more videos you might enjoy. If you like this video, please be sure you've subscribed to my channel so you see more like it. Also, click like and check out my blog, keepsakecrafts.net, where I have lots more creative ideas and inspiration. Happy creating. Bye-bye.